Alright, I'm back. I guess this video will be about my testimony. Yeah, since I'm back, might as well drop that. Make this my third video, of course. But yeah, so, gosh, I'll start from the beginning. So, if you've seen my other two videos, I don't know if I mentioned my first video, but I've been following God since March of last year. So next month it'll be 1 year. So yeah, it's been like the best decision, bro. I remember when I was in church, when I was a teenager. I used to live in Iowa, Davenport, Iowa, and it was a pastor there, and he was talking to me, and he was just like, "It's something about you," and I was just like, "Thanks," but he was like, what did he say? He said he wished he would have given his life to God sooner. And I always remembered that. And I was like, I don't know why people say that. But now that I'm on the other side, I'm like, bro, I wish I would have did this sooner. I'm like, bro, what was I doing? Nothing. Waste. What do I have to show for what I did? It was a sermon Pastor Stephen Darby said. He's like, all you get out here is head busting, knots, and scars. I was like, that's what I have to show for it. I got wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, thanks to the Lord. But I was like, bro, ain't nothing out here, bro, on me. But so yeah, that happened. So yeah, like I was growing up, it was me and my two brothers. I have four brothers. One passed away in December of last year. But we was never close. He's on my dad's side. And then my dad has another son. I haven't even met him yet. I forgot he had him, honestly. And so, yeah, I have never even met him. But I have my other two brothers. We all lived together growing up. That's my mom's side. So yeah, it was always me and my two brothers, my two younger brothers growing up. And it was my mom. She was a single mom. Of course, she's out here handling her business. But yeah, so, when I was growing up, it was always like drama with me and my mom, because she would, as I'm older now, I realized she had her own trauma. She had her, things she didn't have time to heal from. And she was stressed from the world, being a Black woman in America, having to take care of 3 kids. All these things bogged down on her. Her family was, wasn't no tight knit, like, oh yeah, you're my sister, I got you for life. Like, yeah, we locked in. What you need, I got you. Come over. You come stay over here. Nah, it wasn't like that. So my mom was really out here trying to take care of us herself, and relied on friends to help her. Sometimes have a place to stay and things like that. But yeah, so growing up, it was drama, because I was like, why I gotta do this? Why we gotta do this? Or this is not right. And I was like, voice my opinions, but it was always met with backlash, and I'm the adult, I'm the parent and stuff. And so I always feel like my voice was like silenced, and like I was like a burden, and really that's it. I feel like burden, okay, like a slave kind of type of thing. Like, gotta go to church every week, and I'm like, bro, going to church, but then I would come home, and I'm like, bro, mom, no, it's disrespect to her, but it's just what it is. I was like, mom, she's being a hypocrite right now. I was like, it's not fair or whatever. And so I had that stuff going on. And then, just other different type of traumas. So my dad wasn't there when I was growing up as well. He was there in and out throughout some years, but it wasn't consistent, oh, my dad's at home and stuff. So I had dad And then, you know, I'll always, so I had like, my dad wasn't there physically, emotionally, mentally, etc. So I had that. I was like, dang, I couldn't rely on my dad. I was like, all right. But, you know, growing up, I was like, man, this is bogus. Like, what is this? This is not fair. Like, why my mom, you know, me and my mom are not close and she's not loving me like how I would expect, and my dad not here, like, this bogus. And so then I would try to like seek my, what do you call it? Seek the love in the void from like other, you know, from guys and stuff like that. And even friends, really. And so I was going through all those emotions, and I would be like, uh, you know, just online dating or meet somebody on like some type of like maybe Facebook or something, and you're on there and y'all are talking or something, and then it's like, oh yeah, we're a boyfriend or girlfriend, long distance or something, but y'all kids and y'all know what y'all talking about. So I had those little type of things and stuff, and just like trying to find love in all the wrong places basically. And so let's see, about like what age? Oh yeah, I think about like my mom, she always like raised us in like Christian. She always tried to have callous. She always, when I'm passionate about something, I'll just be like going like rambling, bro. I talk so fast. So she tried to do her best to have us to get a Christian education. So we was in private schools most of our life, and so I was at this one school, and I was like around about 10 or so, and it was a Christian school, and this guy, or boy, I guess you would say, he was like on the computer, he was looking up like cartoon porn, you know, pornography, and he was like telling everybody to come over there and look at it, and I was like, what's, it was like a bunch of kids surrounding the computers. He was like, come over here, come and look at it, and I was like, what are y'all doing? So I went over there, and then I was looking, I was like, whoa, I was like, this is crazy, what's this? And it like blew my mind. So I was like 10 or something. And so then from there, yeah, that's where it started my addiction with, I'll just say nasty movies like Tony Gaskins be saying, because YouTube be trying to get you out of here, bro. They already gave me a warning strike like a year or two ago. But yeah, so that happened because I was like, man, try to fill the void. Like, you have lust and you have love. God give you love. Satan just try to imitate whatever God do, and that's try to fulfill the flesh through lust. And God is love through spirit. He denied the flesh, he died to the flesh, and now you live in the spirit. And so I didn't know none of that. So I was trying to fulfill, you know, a feeling of like just love and like some type of happy feeling, like dopamine release, whatever. And so that started my addiction with that. And then, let me think. I'm trying to make sure I leave out nothing. So that happened. And so I would be watching it all the time. And yeah, I would be ready to go home, be like, oh, I want to go watch, you know, nasty stuff. Because I hated my house. I hated my house. I ain't gonna lie, I hate my mom too, because I feel like, you know, it was just like, bro, I was like, it's not fair, you know? I just feel like, you know, it's just not fair when you feel like you're just the kid who's supposed to just do whatever your parents say, but they don't give you a voice. They don't let you voice how you feel. They don't let you express your feelings. They don't let you, you know, just be authentic. You're supposed to just do what they say and shut up. So, but now I'm older, I was just like, I realized, like, you know, she was treating me how she was raised, and she never had the time to learn that that's not healthy, you know. So yeah. Um, so that happened. So I'll always be like, I want to go watch this stuff and da da da. And then, um, yeah, I also came across at my youngest brother's dad's house. He had some like type of magazine, I think maybe probably Playboy type of magazine on top of the toilet. I went to go to the restroom and I saw that on there. And I didn't make it any better. I was like, oh wow, look at all these, pictures and stuff. And so it was just fueling less of my addiction and everything. And yeah, so that was that. And then I got, be a teenager. I was getting older, and I'll just be always listening to music, try to escape my reality. And it was programming me too with like the way of the world and just like, caring about money, material stuff, SEX and what else? Drugs and like drinking and all these things. I was programming me. I didn't realize it, but yeah, so then I was a teenager, and then now I'm older, I know like I started like being attracted to like girls and stuff, and so now that I'm older, I realize I came from the nasty movies, because the more you watch that stuff, the more it just become like man and woman. It's like, okay, I'm bored, tired of this. Really start from like pictures. It's like, oh, okay, this is boring. Go to like a video. Oh, okay, this is boring after a while. Go to a woman and woman. Okay, this is boring after a while. Go to a man, two women. Okay, this is boring after a while. You just keep going. And so that's how people end up in, child stuff that they should be doing, okay? But I ain't never get into that, thank God. But I always had that in the back of my mind, because I always knew, I was like, I know people be getting into that stuff when they bound by, that demon of lust. And eventually, you be like, oh, I'm get tired of watching a man and two women. Let me go watch men. Whatever it is. And then eventually they be like, Satan's like, oh, go watch a child or something. Or go watch animals. And I said, Lord, thank you. That ain't happening to me. Because I always was like, bro, I don't want this happening to me. Because, it's just crazy. Because it's the same with drugs. Like, somebody be like, they started out with smoking maybe, weed. And then now they strung out on heroin or something. And, a lot of people be saying weed is like gateway drug and stuff. But I was just like, man, I was just glad it didn't happen to me. And it's real life stuff, bro. Real life thoughts I had. But yeah, so then I started liking girls and things because, stuff I was watching. And yeah, had that. And then eventually I started like can I say I think I could say smoking. Then I started smoking weed, to like escape my reality and deal with the trauma and like suppress my emotions. I was always like just suppressing my emotions. I like never cried. I cried probably like 5 times I could remember. Probably like less than 10 times for sure throughout my whole life up until like last year, literally. And I just would like not cry, and I would just be like, like really just like numb. And I was just smoking and drinking a little bit. But I never really cared about alcohol because I never really cared about it like that. But that weed, hey man, I'll be out here like a chimney on me. But like if you've been following me, you see my old stuff, bro. You know what I was doing. And so I was into that. And then, I was into fornication. Yeah. And so I did that as well, try to numb the pain. And I wasn't out here, No shade to nobody out here. But for me, I was particular about who I would be with, or give my body to. So it wasn't like I was out here just, with 10, 15, 20, 100 people, whatever. And if that is you, this ain't no shade. Feel me? I get it. Everybody have their reasons why they do what they do. For me, it was less than 5. Thank God. Thank God I didn't get any children or anything. Like disease or something. Cause you never know, bro. Cause Satan, all he wanna do is take you out. And I was look back on these things. I'm like, dang, I should have children. All type of stuff. But I was like, man, look back on what I was doing. I was like, Lord, grace me. I could have died, like car accidents, all type of stuff. But anyway, so yeah, I was fornicating and stuff, and then like I was saying, I was trying to numb the pain. I was smoking like all the time, and then I started at like 19, pretty sure, and then I would just keep going and smoking more and more. And as I got into like my earlier 20s, not kind of like mid 20s, I was still smoking, and I would be smoking more than when I first started out, because of course when you're smoking, eventually your tolerance go down. But the tolerance went down, but also it's like I would be smoking, but I would be like, as soon as I'm not feeling high anymore, I'm like, all right, bro, I gotta smoke again, because I didn't want to be sober, because I was like, I hated being sober. Ain't that a song? Is that Chief Keef? I still remember some stuff out here, okay? I don't be doing it, but I still remember some stuff. But yeah, I literally was like, I hate being sober, like, no joke. Because I don't want to be thinking about my life. I don't want to be thinking about my pain. I don't want to be thinking about my trauma. I don't want to be thinking about the stuff that I went through. I don't want to be feeling my emotions. I just want to escape. So that's what I was doing, whether I realized it or not. And so, yeah, that was happening. And I was just like numbing myself, bro. And I had a lot of anger issues as well. I was cursing like sailor. I was like angry, and just like I was like really like, I had like low self-esteem. I had low self-worth. No confidence, low confidence. Operating out self-hate. I had anxiety too. People be saying I had anxiety, but like I had anxiety like a little bit, like always be like in my head, like chatter and stuff, and like shy and like timid type of stuff, and like kind of like scared of like being seen in the world. And I had depression, and I don't know if I can say this word, but I had like the thoughts like you want to just do that. I had those thoughts throughout my life, and like when I was like teenager, I did plan to like actually do something about it, but I never went through it. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, where did I leave off? So yeah, I was doing all those things, and then I just didn't know what I was doing in my life. Didn't know what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm trying to remember everything. Make sure I don't leave out anything. Yeah. Also, I was trying to fill the void, so I would be giving my time to people that didn't deserve it. Friends, I guess you would call them, who I thought were friends, or people that shouldn't have been in my life anyways if I would have chose the right path sooner. Giving my time to them just because I wanted to have a friend or somebody around me to make me feel loved, what I thought was love. And like same for like guys and stuff. And so yeah, bro, I was just on here, I was like just going on a loop, like trying. So, like I was saying, I was like just going on a loop, trying to like they say, looking for love at all the wrong places is what I was doing, literally. And so, yeah, I was doing that, waste a lot of time. I would be like just consuming like media and content and just like wasting time watching YouTube or just something, smoking or smoke my days away or you know fornicate my days away, just wasting time, bro. Literally, it's like I'm not gonna sit up here and sugarcoat stuff, cause like, bro, we're out here living real life. Like, what am I supposed to say? Like, I'm just, just that's what I was doing. So, and I know it's relatable to people out here. So that also is true. Cause you got people who don't tell you what they used to do or what God saved them from, delivered them from. And yeah, so I was doing all that, and then I don't remember the year, maybe like 2020, 2021 or something like that. I started having Bible studies with my brother. I always say my second youngest brother. My second youngest brother. No, he'll be my first youngest brother. I don't know, child. My brother that is 2 years younger than me. My other brother is 9 years younger than me. So my brother is 2 years younger than me. We was having Bible study, and I was still in the world, but God was working on me back then, and so yeah. So I was like, I was telling my ex at the time, like I don't wanna keep fornicating and stuff, and so I stopped doing that. And then also God was helping me not do that. And it was like one time I was talking with my ex, and I was thinking, well, like Satan came to my brain, talk about some, sleep together. And I was like no. I was like my body, I could feel like my body was like, what it says, like you can't take fire in your bosom. So I could feel like, the lust, like Satan was trying to have me like do that again. And I was like, no. In my head, I was like just having this conversation in my head, like with God. I was like, no, I can't be doing this. So I was like, Lord, help me to not do this. And and then like, and then instantly it just like went away. The feeling went away. And then in my head, I'm like, while I'm talking to my ex, I was like, my head went away, and I was just like, and I tried to, I was like, am I tripping? So I was thinking in my head, I was like, okay, let me try to think about, fornicating right now, cause like maybe I'm tripping. And then like I was thought about it, and I didn't feel nothing. And then I was like, dang. I was like, okay. I was like, God, I'm here. That was tough. I remember that. That was cool. That was really like, that was really blessed. So yeah, then after that, I moved back to my mom's house, and we was going to church and stuff, but I had backslid like 3 times until like I finally took God serious last year. And so yeah, so I was with my mom, and then she was having studies with me and things like that nature, and she had me do the sinner's prayer, I think it's called. And so I did that. And yeah, after that, I was going to church and things like that, but I still didn't like, it's like I knew about God and things of that nature, but I knew about like who we are as people of color and who we are in the Bible, but I didn't like, it wasn't like connecting, you know what I'm saying? So it still wasn't like connecting. And so then I had backslid and was back, looking at nasty movies and things like that, smoking a little bit. And then I I'm trying to remember, cause bro, it's so long ago. I'm like, bro, my all the memories is like gone because I pray like, Lord, I don't forget all that stuff. Um, but yeah, that was first time I backslid. And second time, I'm trying to remember. Second time I had backslid, basically did the same thing. And then I will say, like, I remember one time I was like, Lord, my heart was more softer to the Lord. And so I was like, Lord, help me. I was feeling tempted to watch, nasty movies, but I was like, man, I don't want to do this. But like Pastor Darby had said in a sermon about how like that spirit will come on you, and it's like it will go away once you give it what it wants, but then it'll come back and it's like, oh, it's like, hey, watch this, go watch this, go do this, and just keep poke you, and then you give in, and then it goes away, and now it's just like now you're just left there like with just feeling condemned and like condemnation and guilty and all this shame, and it happened with me, and I didn't realize like the spirit, and so that happened, and so yeah, I was having a thought. It was like go watch nasty movies and stuff, but I was like, compared to what I used to do, I'll just be looking forward to going to do that. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go watch this and da da da. And then I was like, man, I don't want to do this. I shouldn't be doing this. But then I had gave in, and so then I had backslid again. And I think no, yeah, that was the second time. I don't remember what else happened. I think that was the last time I had fornicated. So that was like during that time as well. Second time I had backslid was like 2.5 years ago. So then the last time I had backslid, which was when it was like sometime I don't know, it was like a year ago. Not a year, but it was over a year ago. Definitely less than 2 years ago. And I was working, and I was living here. I was working, and I was like, bro, I hate doing this crap. I was like, I hate doing this crap. I always hate working for the man, bro. I always hate it, because I'm like, bro, I wake up, you gotta wake up, and it's like dreading. Put your clothes on, you're like, ugh, drag. If you see Naruto, such a drag, bro. Like, oh my gosh, such a drag. I was like, bro, I feel like a slave. Like, I don't listen to Rod Wave no more. And man, I used to love his music, because his music be touching your soul. I'm telling you, like, what was that lyric? He's like punching a clock for like slavery. I said, ain't that the truth? And he said, went to school. I still remember some of the lyrics. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, because I was like, bro, he be spitting, bro. I was like, man, if you give your life to Lord, because you be spitting real truth. He said, went to school all 12 years just to get a job selling donuts. Man, that's crazy. I ain't with the minimum wage, and I ain't with the modern day slavery. I'm like, yes, that's how I feel. When I'm over here, I had my last job. I'm over here cleaning y'all whole place. If it was for me, nobody want to come up in this joint, because it'd be dusty, dirty, crusty, trash, like dookie stains, pee stains. But I don't have no problem like cleaning, toilet, taking out some trash. I don't care about none of that, because like, okay, and it's just what it is. But I was over here, I'm doing all this stuff, and I'm like, all over here is just throwing little lies, talking about I ain't cleaning. I'm like, bro, I cleaned this place. What are you talking about? Sometimes I'll be a little bit lazy, I ain't gonna lie. Before, when I wasn't, I'm like, so you just gonna lie? Okay. And just doing the most. I'm like, for how much an hour? For how much an hour? You want me to do what for how much an hour? I said, ain't no way. I'm driving how far? For how much an hour? I said, I ain't trying to do this. I was tired of it, bro. And so then I started back smoking, because I was stressed. I was like, bro, I need a relief. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was just saying like I need relief because I wasn't like I said, I wasn't as close with the Lord back then, and I also wasn't like everything wasn't clicking about how Israel, we are Israel, the Bible about, you know what I'm saying, about people that look like this. It's not just a moralist storybook. You know, Jacob and Esau, all type of stuff. It wasn't clicking. You know what I'm saying? I always was, you know, you programmed to think like, you know, just go to church, get Jesus, and live for the Lord, or you're gonna go to hell. And the pictures they have of Jesus, which is what? What's that dude name? Caesar Borgia? I said, you know, it wasn't clicking. So, yeah. But anyway, so I was smoking again because I was like, bro, I'm tired of this, bro. So I would go to job. I would before I go to work, I'll be smoking. Go to work, I'm like, you know what I'm saying, driving, listen to some rap music. I'm like, man, I should not be listening to this music. But what's that one song? Lord, what's that one song? I don't know, Bossman D-Lo, his name. What he said? He said, I'm driving like I don't love my life or something like that. I was driving down the road. I ain't gonna lie, I was driving down the road with that song because I'll be like, I'll try to be getting hype because I'm like, ugh, 8 hours, you know. And so yeah, anyways, I was doing that, and then I would get to work if nobody was there, because like sometimes on the days, certain days, nobody would be there. So I would pull up and I'm like smoke in my car and go to work, and then maybe I'm on break, smoke some more. After work, smoke. Get home, smoke. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, bro, I'm tired of this. You know what I'm saying? And so then God was working on me. And then there's this man that came up to me. One day I was up in there cleaning, and he was like, thank God you definitely did that, because yeah. But anyway, he came up to me. He was like, you know Jesus? I was like, yeah. And then he was like, just talk to me about the Lord and stuff. And then we would just be talking about God and things like that. He was an older gentleman. I think he's in 40s or so. A white gentleman, and he was talking to me about God and stuff, and like he's a pastor, and I was still sinning and backsliding. That was the third time, and yeah, so that happened, and then that's also the time that I was like, you know, I'm gonna take a break from YouTube, because I was like, you know, I'm in a backsliding state. I can't give you all advice. And I also was, I was backsliding state, smoking again. And then I had, you know, start watching nasty movies again, too. And so, that happened, child. But, yeah. The temptation was, like, getting stronger and stronger because, like, you know, I was posting videos, but then, you know, that spiritual warfare is like, oh man, she over here working for the Lord, we gotta get her, we gotta do something. And so then, you know, that temptation, lust came, and then I fell back into doing, you know, watching absolute and stuff. And so, yeah, I was talking to this dude, and then he would tell me about, like, how, you know, he's struggling with his faith, and, like, how, you know, he feel like he's not worthy, and just things like that. And like God knows that I like helping people and like giving people advice, and I just know what it was like to be like just feel like alone and like just like depressed, sad. Like I had mental breakdown too. I didn't mention that when I was like a teenager. I think that was when I was really planning on like, you know, ending it and everything, but I didn't. And so yeah, that was happening. And so he was telling all these things, and I was like, you know, God was using me to like, you know, minister to him, even though I was in my backsliding state. So I was giving him advice and stuff, and we would talk about the Lord, and I would be like, man, you know, try to help him, encourage him in all these things, and yeah, so then that kept happening, and I would see like stuff on my TikTok For You page, and I would send him like videos, like encouraging videos and like of course Christian content and stuff, and I'll send it to him, and it was working on me too. It was convicting me too, and I was like, and it was like slowly, helping me get back closer to the Lord again. And then, yeah, so that happened. And then eventually, I stopped working there. Thank God. Ooh, child. And so, yeah, eventually I stopped working there. And then, I'm trying to remember what else happened. But yeah, I stopped working there. And so, after that, yeah, March last year. This was also tying on my mom's sick and stuff like that. And so March last year, I had stopped. Well, Lord helped me stop smoking. So I was for about 17 years delivering me from nasty movies. Delivering me from Curse Like a Sailor. Delivering me from what else? What's it called? Oh yeah, smoking weed. That was, I started at 19, so what that is? 19, 19 years, 8 years. Off and on though. Delivered me from that. Like January, he delivered me from like nasty movies. Cause I was like, all right. Cause like I was, I don't know how I can say these words, but you know what you do, you watch nasty movies. We grown, like, come on, anyways. So I was doing that, and then January, I was like, I did it. I was in my brain, I was like, I should be serving God. I shouldn't be doing this. This is stupid. And eventually, I just got tired of it, And I just like, I had, I don't know if I should say this out here, but I'll say it anyway, because I'm like, hey, God's good. Hey. But yeah, I had the rose, okay? I had just bought it. What year is this? 2025? I bought it last year. I think. But yeah, I had it for like a couple months or so, maybe less. And I was like, bro, this sucks. Because I wasn't fornicating, but I was still doing what you do when you're not watching nasty movies and stuff. It was 17 years addiction, bro. That spirit of lust had me, bro. If I could have a rope, it had me like wrapped, had me cooked, literally. And so it was addiction, and it was so like stupid, because I knew at some point I knew like, okay, this is, because I was watching Pastor Darby really heavy, and I knew, I was like, this is us like spirit, bro, because I was like, I don't even want to do this. And then it would like come up, and it's like, go watch this, and eventually I would like be weak, and I would do it. And then I'm like, it'd be like for hours too, and I'll be like, bro, this not even doing nothing, bro. This like, it's like, when you first have started addiction, it's like, oh man, it's like you on cloud 9, but then eventually years later, it's like it don't even hit the same. And so I was doing it, I'm like, bro, it's like stupid. That's how I was thinking in January. I was like, this is stupid, literally. And I was like, I don't feel anything. I'm like, it's like, ugh, I want to have like a husband, and we, do that under the Lord, not the rose stuff or the, stuff you do when you watch nasty movies, but like, I want us to, sleep with each other under marriage covenant with the Lord. I don't want to be doing this because it's stupid and it doesn't feel like anything. And so that happened. That's how I was thinking, right? Because I was like, bro, I know it's not leading anywhere. It's not doing anything for me. So I was just like, you know what? I'm done. And I threw the rose away. And I'm like, hey, I know what y'all be doing out here. Because I was doing it, bro. Like, you say this type of stuff, you can't talk about this type of stuff in church. In church, it's, sugarcoating, da-da-da-da-da. Meanwhile, people out here, sneaky link, drawer full of toys. Men got that lotion next to their bed, all type of stuff. Nobody talk about it though. But yet, come to church, give you moral of the story, and then you go back home, you do the same stuff again. Like, no. This what we dealing with, literally, real life stuff. And so I threw it away, and then January, he delivered me from that. I think it's because, like I was telling my brother, I think it's because I finally was took serious, and I was like, I didn't want to do it anymore, because I was like, this is stupid. This is not doing nothing for me. It's stupid. I know Jesus' love is better, even though I haven't fully experienced it, but I did experience it for a little time, and this is also doing him wrong, Jesus wrong. So I was like, nah. And I'm also doing myself wrong, cutting myself short, because I'm like, I'm over here doing this for what? When maybe the Lord, in the future has someone for me, and we'll be able to be married, and who knows what that'll feel like. Of course, if there are married people watching me out here, they'll be like, you right, because it's way better than out here fornicating or doing whatever. So that's what I was thinking. On top of the fact, I'm like, bro, I could die in my sins. I'm like, nah. So yeah, he delivered me from that 17 years, bro. I haven't done nothing since, and it's been 13 months this month. So I got delivered from that, because I'll be trying on my own. I'll be like on the second time I backslid, I was trying on my own. I was like, nah, bro, I can't be doing this, and da-da-da. But then I fell and I was watching nasty movies again. But then this time I was like, man, I'm done, bro. I'm not trying to do this. It's stupid. And then, I think God was like, all right, finally, now I can come in and, take up the room, tell the spirit, let's get up out of here. 17 years, bro, I was bound by this thing. And so, did that. And then for, smoking, that was, I think, 8 years off and on. I stopped doing that March last year. Yeah. And then, what else? Let's see. Like I was saying, oh yeah, I used to dress immodestly as well, because I didn't care about myself. I didn't care about my body. I didn't care about people seeing my body. I was like, I don't care. I was literally because when you're in the world, you don't know your value. You don't see your value. You don't see how God sees you. You don't see how God sees you. You don't see why he saw you so worthy that he went through all that stuff before even dying on the cross. He went through all these things, and let's not get into that, because I ain't trying to preach over here, bro. But yeah, so that happened, and I had can I say that word? Fans only. Flip the words around if I can't say that word on here. But I wasn't doing full blown nasty movies, but I was showing my body and stuff like that. And I was just I didn't care, because I was operating out of self-hate. And so he delivered me from immodesty and things of that nature, curse cellular, low self-esteem, low confidence, no confidence, low self-worth, depression. Oh, I thought I had said the other word because I was like, dang, they gonna take me down. I thought I said the other word, but no. He delivered me from, the thoughts, the want to take yourself out thoughts, and depression. I was like depressed for like a long time, bro, because I was like, ugh, I hated my life. I felt like I was a slave. And me and my mom and my brothers, we would do like the evangelism work, like publishing book work. So we'd be like setting up a little table and chair outside of stores, and we would be talking to people, taking up donations, nonprofit stuff, and handing out like literatures about awareness of drug use and stuff on the Bible. Just giving out stuff like that to people, and raising money. And a lot of that money was used to help take care of us, bro. But at the same time, spreading the word and all that. Back then, I didn't care. I was like, ugh. I'm like, bro. And I was shy too, so I was like, man, I gotta sit out here and talk to people in front of stores, and it was like, ugh, it was so horrible. It was nerve wracking. I was like, bro, I don't want to talk to these people. But yeah. So anyway, I don't know how I got on that, but yeah. So he delivered me from depression. I was really depressed for a long time, literally, and anxiety, like, and then the thoughts of like, man, I'll take myself out because I was like, I hate my life, and yeah, all that. I don't have none of that no more. So yeah, and then what else? If I think of anything else, but basically, he did a whole 180 on me, and yeah, it's been awesome, of course. Yeah, it's been awesome. Like I used to not pray. I used to not pray or read my Bible at all. Because like I said in my other video, I'm like, I'm gonna be hot or I'm gonna be cold. And I was like, I knew that at least, because I was like, I'm not gonna be sitting up here playing the fence. So I was like, I'm gonna either be hot or I'm gonna be cold. So I was like, I'm gonna just be cold, And so I didn't have nothing to do with God at all. And I had my back just like turned to him for like, how old am I? 27? For like basically 26 years, Well, off and on the last like maybe 25, 26, something like that. But like, yeah, I was like doing what I wanted to do. But yeah, so that's what he did. And now, and he's still, helping me grow and everything like that. But compared to what I used to be, I dress, he helped me dress more modestly, and I gave away like several big bags of clothes. I have another little like Walmart bag full of clothes I'm gonna give away to like the women's shelter and stuff. And when I was growing up, we used to have to stay in a shelter sometimes. Like I remember it like a couple times for sure, cause my mom wasn't rich. She was doing her best, but yeah. So I was like, man, like God was telling me, like, it's better to give than receive, and I need to get rid of them clothes anyways. And so I had, just give away stuff I wasn't wearing and stuff I shouldn't be wearing anymore, and stuff I had never worn. And I was just buying stuff. Oh yeah. I was just buying stuff to like, fill a void as well. Just shopping, that's some type of form of addiction for people. What they call it? I don't remember. But yeah, I was doing that. Bad with my money. What's the word? He helped me be a good steward of my money, because I used to waste a lot of money, especially on weed. I waste a few thousand on that stuff, but yeah. So yeah, he helped me deliver me from that, and low self-esteem, low self-worth, and all these things, because now that I know him personally, because it was always like it's painted to you to be like just go to church and get God and kind of like just works type of thing versus like a relationship. And so that's why I never really was, delivered like I am now, because I didn't have a relationship with him. And so, I had a relationship with him, and yeah, he did all these things. So now I don't even have the desire. Like, I would pray for the desire, like, Lord, take the desire, please take the desire for like, smoking, or like watch nasty movies, or like whatever it was that I was dealing with, and like take it away and like help me hate what you hate and love what you love, And so that's what he did for me. And so yeah, I see a lot of women, girls, whatever, today, dressing, it's like promoted to dress raunchy, I guess you would say, and just like expose your body and stuff. And I'll be looking at them, I'm like, dang, because I used to do that. And now I'll be looking, I'm like, I see why. Why people be doing it, because that's what they think they're worth. That's what they think is the most valuable thing about them. And they're not told, like, you're valuable as a human being. You're valuable, your heart is valuable, your mind. Like, we literally, I say, like women, we're like portals for life, bro. Like, literally, like, between our legs is portal of life. Like, bro, literally. And it's crazy. But, when you're in the world, you don't know these things, and you're not taught these things. You're just taught to, like, not care about yourself. And so, that's what I was doing, didn't care about myself. I had, like, low self-esteem and all type of stuff, and didn't know my value. But, like, now I have Jesus in my life. Like, he just show you, like, every day, like, how valuable you are. And I'm like, bro, it's crazy. Just the difference of, like, mentality versus when you're in the world. Cause I would have talked to him, and I was like prayed, and I was like crying, because I was like, man, I was like, I don't know why you like want me. I was like, why do you wanna, why do you want me? Like, I do this, I'm messing up here, and I'm still struggling over here. I'm still selfish. I'm being prideful. I've done all these things in the past to you, etc. And I was like crying. I was like, I don't feel worthy. I'm like, bro. I was like, why me? Like, I'm literally. And I just didn't, I was seeing myself as like, bro, me, when you're like, you made everything, you created the whole world, universe, all these things, and me, you were concerned about me. I'm like, why? So I was crying and everything to him, talked to him, and then he made me feel better, of course. And I just be having all these moments with the Lord. It's so cool, bro. It's so cool, and it's just so awesome, bro. But yeah, like, I'll be having like the joy, cause like with my mom passed away in September. People would talk to me right now and be like, would not realize that. Even I'd be thinking about sometimes, I'll be like, bro, who is this person here? But like he said, he make you a new creature, right? And yeah, so like I said before, I was like suppressing all my emotions, and I would like just numb. But like ever since I got close with the Lord, like, bro, I would cry so much. I would cry. I don't even know how many times I would cry so much. Like, just thinking about like what he did for me. Think about what could have happened to me. Thinking about how I treated him. Thinking about how I am now thanks to him. Think about all types of stuff. And think about how good he is. And think about everything. Think about how he'd be there for me. And all these just cute little things, like they be having like cute little pictures and like memes on TikTok of like Christian content, Christian humor. It'll be so cute. like with the man that plays Chosen, Jesus in The Chosen, and they be having the cutest little memes, bro. And I was just like, I might get teary eyed. I'll be like, oh, he's so cute. But yeah, and so I'll cry like more than I ever cried. But yeah, I like crying, just talk to him about what I'm feeling, what I'm going through. Like maybe spiritual warfare or something, anything. And I just like talk to him about everything. I talk to him about like, like how I'm feeling or what I want to do. Like talk to him all day, every day. Like I said, I used to never have a relationship with him, but now, I don't know. Ever since I got saved, like I'll talk to him every day, all throughout the day, for a long time. He would wake me up like early in the morning, like 3, 4, 5 in the morning, pray. The longest I've prayed is like probably over an hour for sure, maybe like an hour and a half for just like other people, just like the world and stuff. And I'm like, bro, just like seeing how he changed me is crazy, right? And so, yeah, I have all this going on, and I'll just be thinking, I'm like, man, it's crazy, just like the 180. And so, yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the majority of my testimony that I could think. But that's what it did for me. So, yeah, just be having like, joy and stuff. And like I said, the joy of the Lord our strength. Like I was telling my friend, because like with everything that happened, 2024 was tough. And so, yeah, my mom passed, and then I had a friend of like a decade, and then we're not friends no more, but it's all good, you know what I'm saying? And I have feelings for them, but, God was telling me, like, I need to let it go. Be authentic, say what you feel, and, not hold it in. And so, that happened. But I wish him well, though, And so, that was like 2 months after my mom. Then a month after I did that, my dad told me, like, yo, your brother passed away. And I was like, bro, this year, it was tough, bro. And so, we 4 months, what was it, September? 5 months after my mom. And I just feel like, I'm just like, elated, I'm happy, joyful, you know what I'm saying? Just like, it's just great, bro. Because I was spending so much time with him. Like he say, like, focus on him, and don't worry about anything, pray about everything. And I had that in my mind. And like many are the persecutions of the righteous, but he delivers us out of them all. And like, don't worry about tomorrow. And he guides us one step at a time, basically. Not to just be like thinking, like, oh man, what's gonna happen? What about this and that? Just walk by faith. And I just been doing that. I've been watching sermon after sermon, praying all the time, writing in my journal, scriptures of encouragement, writing devotional scriptures, and like I like write the scripture and then like write down like what it means, like elaborating on it and something like that. It's hard to explain, but like say it's scripture of like, yea, I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. And I had that scripture too, because I'll tell you, bro, with 5 months, it was after my mom passed, it's been tough, it's been tough, but it's gotten easier. And so I had that scripture too, but say I had wrote that down, I would say something like, even though times are hard, and even though life might throw challenges at you, know that it's the shadow of death, it's not death itself, and that he's with you and his rod. I'm pretty sure I wrote that down in my devotional. His rod is with me. His rod and his staff, they comfort me. And his rod, he's God guiding me and making sure I'm going in the right direction, and that everything's okay because he's leading me. So yeah, that's basically what I would be writing down in my devotional. And so yeah, that's what I would do. And pray. I still do that, just not as much, because I probably will again, because I'm like on my 4th time going through the Bible now, and I'll probably see some more scriptures, because every time I read through the Bible, excuse me, but every time I read through the Bible, I learn something new. So the Holy Spirit reveals something new, so I'll write down some more stuff, of course. But yeah, so that's what's been happening. Just been doing all types of stuff, going to Bible study, going to church, going, having my, Zoom calls with Purpose Lab community that I'm in, Christian community, and just all types of stuff. Listening to gospel music, worshiping, praying, singing, even when time's hard and everything. And yeah, so that's basically my testimony. I keep going on and on, but yeah. So that's what, the Lord did for me in my life. And yeah, it's been a blessing, you know what I'm saying? It's been a blessed walk. It's not been easy at a lot of times, but He helped me get through it. So yeah, it's been a blessing. Like, I think David has said, it's good that I've been afflicted. And I was telling my dad, I was like, when I'm going through it, I'm like, bro, I'd be like, oh Lord, this is a lot. But then when I'm on the other side, I'm like, man, I'm glad I went through that, because I'm better, stronger, and I have a more deeper relationship with the Lord. So yeah, it's been lit, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would encourage anybody that's watching this to just give your life to the Lord, all the way though. Surrender fully, and yeah, everything that He told me to surrender, and let go of people and things. It's been a blessing, because it helped me be where I am today and have a closer relationship with Him, and do what He wants me to do. Make content, try to help people, give advice. Be used by Him to help people and give advice, and just be humble. I used to be prideful too, bro. Super prideful, and like I said, angry. But He delivered me from all these things, and He just helped change you, help you have peace, happiness, joy, and just better life. Like He say, He know the plans He had for you, to prosper you, not to harm you, give you hope in the future. And it's true, bro. Like, you have a better life. Like, literally. Like, I have friends now that are Christian. I have I have grandpa now. I never had a grandpa before. We're not blood, but I met him at church, and he like my grandpa now. And I always was like, man, I want to have a grandpa. I wish I knew what it was like to have a grandpa, because I never got to meet mine on my mom or dad's side. And I have a pastor and his wife. They're really good people. What else? I have I can't think of it. My brain just stopped working. But it's just a lot of blessings, right? Yeah, it's just a lot of blessings. But yeah, man. So, if you thinking about, what should I do, and I don't know if I should give my life to Him, just do it. Literally. Like, you're not gonna regret it. You're gonna wish you did sooner. And if you know what I was doing, or you see my past, you would be like, dang, He is real. And He is real. Cause like literally, he changed everything. He could change everything for you, and yeah, he will change everything for you if you let him, and you know you're willing and stuff like that. But yeah, it's really like the best decision. Like just spending time with him and knowing that he like don't judge you. He always there. He always want to talk to you, and listen to you, and he always like looking out for you, have your best interest at heart, and you trust him 100% compared to humans. He tells us don't put our faith in man and don't put your confidence in man. And like I think it said even I think Malachi was like even a woman that lies in your embrace, guard your lips. And I'm like, man, tell no lies. It's like you know, you put a little trust in humans, put some trust in them, but not all the way. Because it's just natural. Like even me, it's like just natural. I wouldn't tell nobody put their trust in me all the way either. Because like we're gonna fail each other because we're just in our sinful nature. But God can't lose, can't fail you, never will. So it's like just turn to him and go to him. Like, you know, you don't know where to start, just like talk to him, you know? And like Lord, ask him like, can you show me what to do? Show me like how to follow you, and please give me desire to like follow you and do your will and not my own anymore. And just, you know, ask him for help, and he'll help you. Like if you're sincere, because he just want to have a relationship with you. Literally. He, like how you have a relationship with your best friend maybe, or your boyfriend or girlfriend maybe. He want to have a relationship with you like that. Like, and he just want to help you get through things, help you be the best version of yourself, help you do what his purpose is for your life, which you're going to be like, man, it might be, of course, not going to be a breeze, but it's like, it's fulfilling versus like, man, I hate doing this job or whatever, or I don't know what I'm doing. What should I do with my life? And it's like, bro, go to him. He got the answers, bro. Literally, he got all the answers. Literally, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, literally, bro. I'm not telling you no lie on here. But yeah, so you just have to experience for yourself, because it is really the best thing, seriously. And a lot of people my age are, you know, turning back to the Lord, giving their life to him, and it's good to see, you know, let's see it, because like, what else are we doing out here? Because like, sin is just an escape from pain and trauma, literally. Trying to numb the pain through money, drugs, women, men, food, whatever it is, and it doesn't work, literally, and you know it doesn't work. So it's like, bro, just, he's the only one that can heal you, bro, literally. Because like, imagine, I don't know what your relationship is with your parents, but like, if y'all locked in, imagine like you losing your mom or dad, bro, and imagine not having the Lord. Like, there's people that get through it and are trying to get through it, and they not, you know, have a relationship with the Lord, but like, do you have happiness and joy and peace though about it? Because like, if I never told y'all, like, yeah, my mom passed away from breast cancer, stage 4, 5 months ago. Not even 5 months ago. On 26, it'll be 5 months. And does it look like I look sad, depressed, and like crying? I was sad. I was crying, of course, the first couple, 2, 3, 7 months, of course. But like, sir, you, like, bro, this ain't even me right now. This Jesus helping me, and just me holding on to the hem of his garment, holding on to the cross, and being locked in, bro. Like, literally, that's the only way I'm able to even be here. Because the old me, I would have been, all my money would have been blowed on weed. I was smoking, drinking, probably. I would have been trying to fill the void. I would have been depressed, all types of stuff. But me now, I'm like, bro, this is just the Lord, literally helping me. I'm over here, I'm like, You would think it would make you want to be like, man, I'm done with this stuff. I'm gonna go back to the world. But no, it made me be like, I'm gonna go closer to the Lord, and I'm gonna be doing all types of stuff. You know, I'm on here posting. Dang, I was trying to have it record and it just wasn't working. But yeah, I'm on here posting for y'all. A few months after my mom passed away, looking happy as ever, bro. And it's not to say I didn't care about my mom. Of course I care about my mom, even though we always had issues. But bro, Lord is real, bro. Give you peace. What he says surpass all understanding. Come on now. Like, old me would not be able to quote no scriptures, bro. Off the dome. I'll probably quote maybe, what was it, John 3:16? And maybe Genesis 1. Other than that, I couldn't tell you nothing else, bro. But nah, bro, I quote scriptures off the dome, bro. Off the dome. Because of the Lord, bro. He is real, bro. He'll help you get through everything. Literally. He, after, she passed almost 5 months ago. And then, 2 months after that, I really relied on him a lot, which I should have relied on the Lord, but that was my own fault. And, he was like really like my closest friend, because I always was like, man, I wish I had a friend. Like somebody say like, oh yeah, we've been friends for like since 5 years old or whatever. And I was like, man, I wish I had that. And just like a friend that treats you like a friend back. And, I relied on it too much, but, and then had feelings. But I think it was also because, you have mom wounds, daddy wounds. So somebody treats you like how you should have been treated your whole life. Like most of us have trauma. We didn't get the love from our mom and dad. So then it's like, oh man, all over here, I'm happy, they treat me, nice, they care about me, all these things. And so that happened. 2 months after, and then we're not friends anymore. 2 months after my mom passed, and I was like, dang, so I can't talk to my mom about, us not being friends no more. And then I can't talk to him about my mom not being here, because I rely on him too much instead of the Lord. But, that was like another heartbreak. And then, about my other brother passed a month after that. I was like, bro, it was a lot. But, I'm out here though. I'm blessed, bro. Blessed. Big blessed. Blessed. Okay? And happy. Okay? Elated. Okay? Joyful. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I'm gonna be out here posting. I'm going to be, I don't know if I should tell y'all yet, because we said mere talk leads to poverty. Another scripture. Mere talk leads to poverty. I ain't gonna tell you another thing I got in works. That's another thing. I'm gonna be doing prison ministry soon, most likely this month. I'm getting baptized in March, and my birthday is a week after that. And then, what else? Oh yeah, I'm on my, my Christian community, growth chat, growth calls, and it's just purpose lab. It's about purpose, about us becoming better, doing what God has us to do, and holding each other accountable, just having real combos and things like that. And I can't think of what else, but yeah, I'm doing these things, right? And it's like almost 5 months after my mom passed, bro. And a normal person would think like, man, they'd be like, it's only been several months and my parent passed away. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna go on. I don't know. Man, I'm tired of this, bro. I want to give up. I hate it here. This is too much. Like, how am I gonna go on? All types of stuff like that. And of course, that's normal thoughts. But I'm like, bro, thanks to the Lord, I'm out here. Do it look like you wouldn't think like I lost my parent. You wouldn't think that. because, I'm just happy. Hey, I'm just happy. Like, God is good, bro. Like, just, God got you, bro. Literally. Like, literally. Of course, like I said, I was sad, the first couple months or so, 2, 3 so months. Even 4, but, like, just relying on him, he give you strength. He just help you, like, Prince of Peace. Come on now. Well, you out here preaching. I ain't gonna keep preaching. But, like, bro, like, seriously. If you don't know what you're doing, throw away everything. Throw away the drugs. Throw away the sneaky links. Throw away whatever, bro. Throw it away. Alright? And does it say he gave you beauty for ashes? I'm pretty sure it says it in the scripture somewhere. I don't remember where. But he gave you beauty for your ashes, bro. He gave you a better life. Literally. And the thing is, we don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. You know how I deserve to be dead in my sins. And when he came back, I would be going not to heaven. Alright? That's what I deserve. But nah. What's that song? Save a sinner like me. Save a wretch like me. Bro, he could do that for you. Like, seriously. Like, if you, like, imagine you lose your parent and then you out here happy like me and all these things. And, doing what the Lord wants you to do with your purpose and just being happy and having peace. You can have that. Literally. You don't have to try to numb the pain and try to drown the pain and all these things. He'll heal you, bro. He'll heal you. Like, he helped heal me from all my trauma and stuff. And helped me not suppress my emotions anymore. And feel my emotions, work through my emotions, and cry, and all these things. And just operate out a healthy lifestyle. Say once you operate a toxic lifestyle. That's why the culture is toxic. The culture is stupid. The culture is ignorant. The culture is degenerate, literally. And just have you just being foolish. But Jesus come to give you better life, literally, bro. So it's like, bro, you're not losing anything. You're gaining everything, literally. So, if you're wondering, like, what should I do? Give your life to Jesus. That's what you should do. Dead serious, like, literally. Do it, bro. You're not gonna regret it. It's gonna be a great decision. And it's like, hey, if you don't think it's real, it's like, I don't know, tell you. Go watch some other people's testimony and be like, dang, if he could do it for them, he could do it for me. Yeah, he can. So that's what I have to say about that. Because what I was doing, I said, I know he will because of how I am now. So yeah, that's what I would say. So yeah, and it's just nice to know, like, you don't have to sit up here and figure life out by yourself. You don't have to sit up here stress about, like, what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna pay these bills, what I'm gonna do, knowing that he has you in his hands, and he have everything planned out, and he not what's the scripture? It's like he never seen the righteous begging bread, or never seen them righteous forsaken, somewhat along that line, and it's true. So it's just good to know, like, man, I don't have to stress about stuff because God got me, literally. And that's another scripture is like, he, like, the lilies closed the fields, lily fields or something like that, and the birds have food to eat. How much more will he do for you? I probably butchered that scripture, but that's basically what it's saying. Like, he take care of the birds, take care of the fields. And it's like, well, how much more could he do for you? His child. You know what I'm saying? The greatest thing he created. So, yeah, bro. You don't have to have the weight of the world on your shoulders, because God is taking care of it. God got you. He has plans for you. But yeah, so that's my testimony. That's my advice to you. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. Because I'll keep rambling. But I want to keep making this video longer than it already is. So thank you for watching, and I hope it helps you. And yeah, give your life to him, bro. You're not gonna regret it, trust me. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will be back soon with another video.